Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is MaryAnngeline. Thank you for being here today. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. And today's class is from a request, which is again very exciting for me because I love requests. So this request was about hip compression, lower abdominals. So that's what we're gonna focus on today. So we actually will start standing. So let's get started at the top of our mats in a mountain pose. To start, any position for the arms. I'm gonna rest my arms by my sides, but if you'd like to have your hands at your heart, on your heart, hips, really wherever. Close the eyes, come into breath, come into body. And really begin to cultivate that awareness for the lower abs, for the iliopsoas, for the hip flexors, the glutes, the inner thighs, activating and heating up those areas of the body. And as you bring attention and awareness to those areas, be sure to grow tall and long through everything below and above those areas. On your next inhale, sweep the arms high, blink the eyes, open if the eyes were closed, bend the elbows, bring the hands behind you, interlock the hands behind the head and pull the elbows back. Again, stand tall, belly drawn in, ribs hug in. Start to lower the torso down to a flat back. Keep the weight in the toes, active through the back of the knees. Pull the belly in even more. Return back to standing. Continue to draw the belly in. Lower to your flat back. As you lower, pull belly in, hug ribs. Lower the chest all the way down to fold. Keep the hips high. Keep the arms where they are. Pull the belly in even more. Shine the heart towards the toes. Come up to your flat back, pause. Pull yourself up to standing from the belly. Lower flat back, adding on. Pause in your flat back. Those lower abs should be completely active now. Bend the knees a lot, compress the belly to your thighs. Drop your head to your shins. Release the hands to the mat. Now keep your belly as close to your thighs as possible. Start to straighten the legs. Hips go high, chest slides down, head drops towards toes. Belly is still compressed to thighs. Bend the knees as much as you can. Send the tail up. Keep the belly contained, compressed. Scoop it in, forward fold. 3 more times. Bend the legs and straighten. Pull the belly in. Last one. Bend and straighten. I don't remember if I said 3 more or 2 more, so let's do 1 for good measures. 1 more for good measures. Here we go. Really warming up through those hamstrings. Pulling the belly in. Tuck the chin now and slowly round up the spine. Again, initiating from that core center. All the way up to stand. Once you come up to stand, sweep the arms high. Extend the arms in mountain. Reach through the fingertips. Continue to pull the belly in. Lower to flat back. Now our arms forward, so it's going to turn on those arms a bit more, turn on the belly a bit more. Transfer all your weight to your left foot. Squeeze your right heel to your bottom. Squeeze your knee to your belly. Hold it. Shoot that right leg back. Warrior 3, strong, straight right leg. Bend the standing leg, deep bend. Feel the belly compress to thigh. Tap the right toes down. Hold this low crescent lunge. Drop the right knee to the mat. Keep the toes tucked under. Lift the chest, low lunge. Pull everything in. Circle the hands to the mat. Straighten out your front leg. Half split. Shine the heart forward. Walk the fingers past your foot. Keep long through the spine. Bend the left knee. Press the hips to the mat. Straighten the leg. Pull the hips back. 2 more times. Bend. Straighten all the while I'm keeping my belly compressed to my thigh. Bend. This time as you straighten right into your 3-legged dog, left leg sweeps high. Flex through your left foot. Shift your weight forward into your hands. Keep the left leg straight. Tap those left toes to the left wrist. If you need to bend your knee, it's okay. Send the leg high. And tap the left toes all the way to the left wrist. Keep the leg as straight as you can, as long as you can. 1 more time, leg high. Pull the belly in, tap the toes left wrist. And send the leg up. All right, second side. So left toes, right wrist. Squeeze, flex, 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 tap, and sweep it high. Bring that left foot forward, tap, really press the ground away, and send it high. One more time. Forward and tap, and send it high. This time, bring the left toes forward and tap it, hold it, and slide that left foot off to the right side, setting up for fallen triangle prep, but keeping both hands down. Press the mat away so we're really strong through our arms and not sinking into our shoulders. Start to lower the left hip bone towards the left wrist, and then pull it back towards the back edge of the mat. Again, bring it forward, tap down, pull it back. Bring it forward, tap down, pull it back. Now lower your legs to the ground, booty to the ground. Rotate towards the center of your legs, so we're in straddle. Fingertips to the mat. Gradually walk yourself forward into your fold as far as you can get comfortably. And bring it back up. Sweep the left leg now to the right, so you're facing the back of the mat. Hug your knees into your chest, give them a tight squeeze, wrap your arms around your shin, tuck your chin, a nice stretch to the back of the neck. Hands underneath those legs, round onto the back body. Keep the right knee into the chest, extend your left leg long, bring your right elbow to your right knee and your left arm overhead. Tap your left knee to left elbow and extend for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the left arm, left knee connected. Extend the right. Second side. Here we go for 10, 9. Shoulders are up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, everything together. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Hands behind your knees, rock up to boat pose. Squeeze the knees in towards the chest as you roll the shoulders back, lift through back of heart. Lift those feet up so they're in line with your knees. Reach your arms forward, hug everything in, squeeze everything to touch. For 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet, stand up nice and tall, mountain pose, both arms reach up. Extended mountain. Keep that length. Hinge at the hips, flat back. Pause here. Transfer all your weight into your right foot. Squeeze your left heel towards your bottom, hug the knee in towards the belly. Send the leg back, warrior 3, nice straight, strong leg. Bend the standing knee, keep the arms extended, keep the leg extended, and then lower the foot to the ground so you're in your crescent. Tap the back knee down, low lunge, lift the heart. Circle the hand to the mat, straighten out the front leg, half split. We'll pause here for just a moment, so walk those hands forward, find some depth. And with the hands past the foot, we're looking to keep them there when we go back and forth in our rocks. So here we go, bend the front knee, hips towards the mat. Straighten the leg, hips back. 2 more, hips forward, hips back. Last one, hips forward. As you go hips back, tuck the toes. If they're not still tucked, sweep the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Keep the leg nice and straight. Continue to flex through the foot. Shift your weight forward, right toes to right wrist, tap. Send it back. Pull the belly in to initiate that foot to come forward and up. Again, forward and up. Now we move to the opposite hand. So right toes, left hand, left wrist. Forward and up. 2 more. Forward and up. Last one. Forward and up. Now we go back to that tapping left wrist, Slide the foot off to the side. Set up for your prep in your fallen triangle. Press the ground away. Strong, straight arms. Right hip to right wrist. Lower it down. Send it back towards the left edge of the mat. Again, tap down. Send it back. Tap down. Send it back. Lower yourself onto your mat. Turn to face the center between your legs. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Hand to the ground as you exhale, fold forward. Keep those inner thighs spiraled up. Reach the fingertips as far as you can. Lower the belly, chest to the mat, and breathe. Round it up. Bring your right foot to your left so you're facing the top of your mat. Hug your knees into your chest like we did earlier. Wrap your arms around. Tuck your chin. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock up into a boat pose and onto the back body. Lie down. Right, so this time, right elbow, left knee. We're going to keep it together. Extend the right leg, and left arm. Two straight limbs. Tap at the top and open. Tap and open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Right knee, left elbow. Left leg straightens, right arm straightens. We tap the two straight limbs together and open. Together and open. Up and down. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Elbows to knee. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Rock up. Boat pose. Hands behind the knee to start. Bring those feet up in line with the knees. And let's reach our arms forward. Hugging in everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Plant the feet. Rise on up. Mountain pose. Stretch the arms nice and long. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Pull the knee up as high as you can with the strength of your abdominals and your leg. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg so it's neutral line with the hip. Lower the chest into flat back. Reach, 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 reach. Right leg extends, warrior 3. Arms and leg reach in opposite directions. Bend the left knee, the standing leg. Tap it down, low lunge, reach up. Half split, once again. This time, rather than flexing the foot, we're going to point those toes. Bring your hands directly under your shoulders and be sure that your right hip is over your right knee. Engage the left leg, float it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Tuck the back toes, send the left leg high, 3-legged dog. Walk your hands back to neutral. Scorpion, right into your wild thing. So flip that dog. From our flip dog, circle your left hand behind you. Start to adjust into a side plank Chapasana. Left hand to left ankle. Hold here. Very slowly, continue to hold on to the ankle. Hug the knee into the belly. Transfer onto the ball of the right foot. Tap your left knee to your right elbow. Hold it for 3, for 2, 1. Let's come back to a 3-legged plank now. Plant the left hand. Left leg is hovering. Pause here. Nice long neck. Gaze can be down. Send the left leg high. Stretch it up. Step the foot forward. Pyramid pose. Pause in your pyramid. If you'd like, elongate the spine. Maybe take that gaze forward, maybe shake the hips out. And then hold your pyramid, head can drop, can reach towards the toes. Take the gaze past the toes now. Shift all your weight into your left leg. Hug your right knee into your belly. Send your left leg forward right into your pistol squat. Hands on the ground for support. Rock back. Booty down, right leg straight. Pulse it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your palms down, straighten both legs now. Tap the feet down. Adjust on your mat. Hands next to your hips. Squeeze inner thighs together, sit up tall, round the spine, scoop the belly and float the hips up, and then draw them back. Hips off the ground and back. Drop the booty down, float the legs up, little boat pose with the hands on the mat. Drop the legs down, plant the palms even more, lift the hips up. Hips down, legs up, legs down, hips up. One more, hips down, legs up, legs down, hips up. Drop it down, sit up nice and tall, reach the arms, breath in, fold forward, reach your hands as far as you can, keep reaching. Shine the heart towards the toes, back of the neck nice and long. Round up the spine, cross the ankles, Vinyasa, wash it out. I'd like us to hold our up dog for just a moment. Give a little stretch through the front of the body. Maybe rock the hips right to left. And meet back into down dog. Once in down dog, lift those heels high. Move forward, top of the mat. Any way you'd like. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up to stand, extended mountain pose, reach those arms. Hug it in. Left knee pulls in, get it as high as you can. Squeeze everything in. Breathe. Lower the knee back to neutral. Bring your torso down, flat back, and reach your leg into warrior 3. Pause in this warrior 3. Bend your standing leg. Low lunge, tap down, lift the chest. Hold it here. Hand to the mat, half split, straighten it out. So with this variation, we're gonna bring our hands underneath our shoulders, point the toes, pull the hip back, float the leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, slide it up and back, three-legged dog. Adjust the hands as needed, scorpion. Wild thing, right into our flip dog, stretch to the front of the body. Wild thing, right into side plank with Chapasana. So as you transfer your weight to your left hand, bring your right hand to your right ankle. Hold here strong. Start to pull the knee into the belly. Draw it in. Bring the knee to tap the left elbow. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Plant the hand, three-legged plank. Extend that leg. Pause here. Right leg high, three-legged down dog. Right straight leg steps through. Pyramid pose. Adjust. If you'd like to elongate the spine just to find some length before you find a little more depth, that's always a great option. And look towards your toes, shift all your weight to your right leg, squeeze your left heel to your booty. Start to send that left leg forward as you come into your pistol squat. Sit the hips down, keep the left leg straight, pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left leg down, lower the right leg down, adjust your hips, hands on the mat. We're gonna slide those hips back and come right up to a straight leg boat pose with the hands on the ground. Palms plant. Sit tall, deep breath in. Exhale, round the spine, scoop the belly and slide those hips up and back. As you bring them forward, drop down, fingertips to the mat, float the legs up. Lower down, hands press, hips high, pull back. Sweep it forward, fingertips down, lean back, legs up. One more time. Lift, press back, and lower, legs up. Knees into your chest now. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Maybe the feet stay off the mat. Maybe you wiggle it out. Meet in down dog, taking any variation you'd like to get there. Pause in your down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold back of the mat. Round up the spine. We will need a block at this point in practice. I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier. So grab a block if you don't have one. You can always pause the video, grab it, and come back. If it's right nearby, perfect. Grab your block. Place it at the top of the mat. We'll need it in a moment. And return back to the back of the mat. Once on the back of the mat, reach the arms high, deep breath in. Pull the right knee into the chest. Hands around the shin, get a little bit higher. Keep this lift now, re-extend the arms up. Extend the right leg, step the foot forward, step onto that foot, sweep the arms up, left knee high, one-legged mountain. Pull the left knee, hands around the shin, get the leg a little bit higher. Keep it there now, hold, arms reach up. Extend the left leg, step forward right into our mountain pose, both arms reach high. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your block into your palms. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, chair pose. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the block to your left thigh. Squeeze your right heel to your booty and shoot your right foot back. Keep the block and belly connection. Now plant those hands down on the mat. If you have to step your left foot back, that's okay. Right leg goes high. Keep the compression of the block to belly to thigh and start to kick up little handstand hops. Left heel to left booty. Shoulders stay stacked. Get maybe 3, 4 in. If you can suspend it the whole time, that's great too. Once you're down, release into your crescent lunge. Resend that block up. Little moment of breath. Replace that block back onto thigh. Belly compresses. Now, hands to mat. Switch it out. Right foot down, left heel squeezes in. Opposite way to do our handstand hop. Keep the shoulders over the hands. Press the ground away. Let's give it a go. Little hop, piking hop. Pelvis shifts forward over hips. If you can hold it, great. If not, a few hops in and up. Then plant the left foot down. Shoot the right leg back. Hands to your block. Reach your arms up. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Step the right foot forward. Chair pose. Release the block to the ground. Release the forehead down. Forward fold, straighten it out. Bend your knees. Grab your block once again. Come up to your chair. Place the block to the right thigh now. Float the left heel up. As you shoot the left leg back, compress the belly to the block, to the thigh. Hands down. If you need to adjust your right leg, you can. This first round, we keep the left leg straight. The right heel will squeeze to your booty for a little handstand hopping. Here you go. Really squeeze the block because it's easy to lose it. Maybe you find some hover time, maybe not. Whole goal is to try to not lose the block. Let's come back to our lunge. Grab the block, make your way up into crescent. Straighten, stretch, stretch, stretch. Replace the block on the thigh. Belly to the block, block to the leg. Hands to the mat. Switch the legs out. Left foot down, right foot lifted. Heel already to the bottom. So we're keeping this squeezed in. When you're ready, take your handstand hops. They're a little pike now. So pelvis shifts back. Left leg parallel to the mat. When you're ready, plant the right foot down. Shoot the left back. Crescent lunge. Reach the arms up. Hands to heart. Left foot forward. Chair pose. Now, my friends, last round. Block to the thighs, belly to the block, hands to the mat. So you're more than welcome to hold here. Otherwise, we're gonna work some pod, I like to call them pod handstand hops. So with these, the pelvis stacks over the shoulders, the heels squeeze towards the booty. So I'll come up high by my toes, squeeze my inner thighs together, squeeze the block to my belly, bend the knees, and give it a little hop. Now, release the block. Come into a little pod, a little yogi squat. Turn the palms up, stretch the backs of the hands, the wrists. I'd like to give us one more round of the pod hops without the blocks now. With the blocks, it makes it 10 times harder. So let's see how it feels without. Same intention though, palms down, knees to the belly, heels high. We still want to keep this compression as much as possible. When you're ready, take a few little hops. You may find it a bit easier. And when you feel complete, let's drop down. Come back into our forward fold, right into a gorilla. Give our wrists a little bit of a stretch. Shake the head out. Nod at yes and no. Maybe move the hips side to side. Maybe bend the knees. Release your hands. Come down to seated position at the top of your mat. Bring your right foot to the left booty cheek. Hold on with your left hand. Lower yourself onto the ground. We're getting a stretch into that right hip flexor, right quadricep. This left leg really can go wherever you'd like. If you need more of a stretch in hamstrings or calves, you can straighten it up. If you want more of a resting variation, you can lower it to the ground. Release the foot, bring the knees and thighs together. Rock back up to seated, right into our second side. So switching out the legs, left heel to right, booty cheek, holding on with the right hand, lowering yourself down onto the mat. And you can get into the second side on your back. I just like this sensation on the way down. So wherever you are, just meet in your variation, however you'd like to get there. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath. Did a lot through that front body and contracting, compressing a front body. So it's nice to now do the opposite and stretch it out a bit. And release it out. Knees and thighs together. Tight squeeze, rock it side to side. Rock the knees over to the left for a gentle twist. Breathing space into the right side of the body. Bring it back to center and over to the right. Breathing space into the left side of the body. And bring it back to center, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Let the feet, knees fall to a supine bound angle pose. Close the eyes. You can hold here for Shavasana. If you prefer to straighten your legs, that's fine too. We'll be here for a very short amount of time, simply to let our body integrate all that fun, juicy movement, that heat that we built every little aspect of our practice. And when it's time, I will guide us out. Let's begin to awaken the body. Bring movement back into your arms and your legs. And slowly, gradually make your way up to seated. Once seated, bring your palms together. Rub your hands, create heat. Place the left hand on the heart, right hand on top of the left, bow the chin. Thank your body. Thank your breath. Thank the movement. Thank your mat. Thank your time today on your mat. I want to thank you for being a part of this practice. And until next time, namaste. All right, so that was super fun, and some of those movements I haven't done in so long, so that's another great reason why I love requests, is because it gets me out of the things that I typically, like my go-tos. So like even, our ab work that we did with the elbow to the knee, like I haven't done that in forever, and you can do that with a block. I also, as I reflect on my own practice, should have probably had my knee over my hip more. So thank you again for the request, because it definitely brings back these movements and sequences that I haven't practiced in forever. And if you have any more, put them in the box below. If you're interested in more classes, different styles of classes, check out my virtual studio. Again, all that info is in the box below. And I'll see you next time.